Why stress causes people to overeat. Stress eating can ruin your weight loss goals. The key is to find ways to relieve stress without overeating. Stress eating can destroy your weight reduction objectives. The key is to track down ways of alleviating pressure without overeating. There is a lot of truth behind the expression stress eating. Stress, the chemicals it releases, and the impacts of high-fat, sweet solace food sources push individuals toward overeating. Specialists have connected weight gain to pressure, and as per an American Psychological Association study, around 1/4 of Americans rate their anxiety as 8 or favoring a 10-point scale. For the time being, stress can close down hunger. The sensory system sends messages to the adrenal organs on the kidneys to push out the chemical epinephrine, otherwise called adrenaline. Epinephrine helps trigger the body's survival reaction, a fired-up physiological express that briefly requires eating to be postponed. Yet, assuming pressure endures, it's an alternate story. The adrenal organs discharge another chemical called cortisol, and cortisol increments hunger and may likewise increase inspiration as a general rule, including the inspiration to eat. When an unpleasant episode is finished, cortisol levels ought to fall. However, on the off chance that the pressure doesn't disappear, or on the other hand assuming an individual's pressure reaction stalls out in the on position, cortisol might remain raised. How stress eating, chemicals and appetite are connected. Stress additionally appears to influence food inclinations. In addition, physical or enthusiastic pain expands the admission of food high in fat, sugar, or both. High cortisol levels, in blend with high insulin levels, might be capable. When ingested, fat and sugar-filled food varieties appear to have a criticism impact that hoses pressure-related reactions and feelings. These food varieties truly are solace food sources in that they appear to neutralize pressure, and this might add to individuals' pressure-actuated hankering for those food sources. Obviously, indulging isn't the main pressure-related conduct that can add pounds. Focused individuals likewise lose rest, practice less, and drink more liquor, all of which can add to overabundance weight. For what reason truly do individuals push eat? One theory is that overweight people have elevated insulin levels, and stress-related weight gain is more likely to occur in the presence of high insulin. How much cortisol people produce in response to stress may also factor into the stress-weight gain equation. People who responded to stress with high cortisol levels were more likely to snack in response to daily hassles in their regular lives than low cortisol responders. How to relieve stress without overeating. When stress affects someone's appetite and waistline, the individual can forestall further weight gain by ridding the refrigerator and cupboards of high-fat, sugary foods. Keeping those comfort foods handy is just inviting trouble. Countering stress with yoga. Meditation. Countless studies show that meditation reduces stress, although much of the research has focused on high blood pressure and heart disease. Meditation may also help people become more mindful of food choices. With practice, a person may be able to pay better attention to the impulse to grab a fat and sugar-loaded comfort food and inhibit the impulse. Exercise. While cortisol levels vary depending on the intensity and duration of exercise, overall exercise can blunt some of the negative effects of stress. Some activities, such as yoga, have elements of both exercise and meditation. Yoga system includes simplified physical exercises for health, meditation practices for inner peace, Kaya Kalpa yoga for anti-aging, introspection for happiness. Benefits: reduces the mental frequency, enhances awareness, improves intellectual sharpness and understanding, increases the willpower and concentration.